Hi guys, and welcome back to JavaScript Playground. In the previous videos, we got an introduction of JavaScript, what's the language about, and where does it fit in web development. So if you haven't watched the videos, then check it out. I'll add the link in the description below. Alright then, let's start writing some code. So let's head out to CodePen. Let's create a new pen. So today's video is about JS variables. So in today's video, we'll be seeing how to create variables and what are the rules for writing a variable name and what are the standard practices of naming a JavaScript variable. So let's get started. So let's pull up the JavaScript section and let's open the console because we'll be printing most of the stuff here. Alright, so let's create a first variable. So var and first num. So let's give it a value of 10. So let me explain to you what this statement means. So the name of a variable is first num. Then I've used this JavaScript keyword var to create my variable. So var is a keyword which creates a new variable. Also, I've assigned a value of 10 to my first num variable, and I've used this assignment operator to assign this value. Alright then, let's print this variable. So console.log, let's pass our variable here. So first num. So what this console log does is, it prints the values in the console. So whatever value you pass to the console log, it prints it in the console. So here I've passed a variable first num, which holds the value 10. So that's why 10 is printed in the console. Alright, so let's create another variable, second num. So let's call it 15. And let's again print this. So console log and second num. And now as you can see, 10 and 15 are printed in the console, but turns out CodePen is not clearing my console for every refresh. So let's clear the console. So console.clear. So now every time my script runs, first it will clear and then it will run the remaining script. So as you can see, now only 10 and 15 are visible in my console. Also, you might have noticed the way I'm writing my variable name. So this variable first num contains two words, first and num. So the first alphabet of my second word is capital. So this is called camel casing. So there are different ways to write variable names. Let me show them to you. So first is camel case. By the way, this statement is a comment. So anything that is followed by a double forward slash is a comment in JavaScript. Alright, so let's see the another one. So Pascal case, and the third one is snake case. So let's see some examples for these. So var first num, and we've got var first num, and then we've got var first underscore num. So these are three different ways of writing variable names. So in camel cases, the first word, first alphabet is small, and for the remaining words, the first alphabet is capital. In Pascal case, for all the words, the first alphabets are capital. And for snake case, all the letters are small, but they are separated by underscore. For Java, the recommended method is camel casing. So we'll be using this for writing our variables. So recommended for JavaScript. Also, there are certain rules for writing JavaScript variable names. So let's see those one by one. So rules for naming JS variables. So the first rule is name can contain letters, digits, underscore, and $sign. The second rule is name cannot start with a digit. Third rule is name can start with an underscore or a $sign. Third rule is names are case sensitive. And the last rule is names cannot be reserved keywords. So let's see some examples to understand these better. Alright, so where my subject 1. So this is a combination of letters and numbers. Then we've got maths $. So this is another variable, a combination of letters and a $sign. Then names cannot start with a digit. So for example, 1 math. So this gives us an error. So as you can see here, identify directly after number. So this is an error that means that a variable name is right after number. So let's just remove this number from here and the error goes away. Then name can start with an underscore or $. So let's try those. Underscore subject marks or $rank in class. So these are some variable names that start with underscore and $sign. The fourth one is names are case sensitive. So where x, comma, where x. So these two are different variable names. So x and capital X are two different. And last, so where names cannot be reserved keywords. So if I try to use where as a variable name here, so it gives me another error which says unexpected token. So if I just change it to where name, so the error goes away. That's all the rules for naming JavaScript variables. And that's a wrap for today. I'll add the link for this code pen in the description below for your practice. I hope this gave you a better understanding of JavaScript variables. But if you have any doubts or queries, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to me on Twitter. I'll add my Twitter handle in the description below. Bye and take care.